Hey everyone, okay, so today I'm going to be doing a 50 random facts video. So I'm going to have to use my phone to, so I remember really what I'm saying, because, you know, I won't remember all these ridiculous facts. So yeah, if you want to know anything about me as well, just type me a message and maybe I'll do another question and answer thing or something like that. I'll do it on the second channel, which is a shameless plug because it's in the description bar in case you want to check it out. Okay, so this is 50 random facts. The first one is I have a third nipple. It's not actually like a nipple, but it technically is called the third nipple. It's nothing really, but it's quite bizarre. Number two, I love Neil Diamond. I think he is amazing. Love all the old songs, really old songs like that, and just love him. I have naturally blonde hair, but as you can see, it has a little bit of help. I'm taller than I look, people say. I'm also heavier than I look, which is number 5. I'm really quite heavy. I'm like 15 stone still. It's number 6. I'm shy around strangers. Not so much when they come and talk to me, but I'm very shy around people I don't know, and I don't really know how to say hello, you know what I mean. 7. I have a tendency to take pictures of people. It's very stalker-like, but I sit there in a coffee and I see somebody really attractive and I'm like, really subtly, you know. But yeah, I know, I'm a freak. I was fostered when I was 18 months old. I love music with orchestras, big sweeping orchestras. You know, like the stuff like the Neil Diamond stuff, just that beautiful orchestra sound just makes me feel so lovely. Number 10, I have I've had 3 nieces and 3 nephews. Who knew? I worked for an IFA once, which is an independent financial advisor. Number 12 is I have a master's in exercise and nutrition, long before makeup. 13, I didn't write, there was a very popular article written about me on how to shrink your lower body, and I will do a video on that. It was very popular. I also have been featured in Fitness magazine, which was about stretching and cellulite, so, you know, random facts. Number 15, fat is healthy for you. It's very, very healthy. Learned from an endocrinologist, very healthy. I had a mole, number 16, I had a mole right here on my cupid's bow, and it was so lovely. And as I got older and started to shave, it got shaved off. It was really sad because I loved it. Number 17, I wasn't very tall until I was like 15, and then I went, but up till 15 I was like quite short, quite small for a boy. 18, I didn't touch alcohol until I was 26 years old. I can always remember in my mum's head just this ringing, you're too young, and I just thought I was too young. Number 19, the first high-end foundation I bought, I think it was either Bobbi Brown or MAC, it was one of those, but that was the first high-end foundation I ever bought. I had 21, or 20 even, sorry, 20, I had really bad acne at 21, it was awful, and 21 is when I started to get into makeup. My feet are 10.5. Number 23, I hate tea and I hate fish. 25, I was a vegetarian for 7 years, just before I went to study. I also trained in hairdressing really briefly and realised while doing hairdressing that it wasn't the hair I was interested in, it was the makeup. I was looking at hairdressing magazines as a child thinking, I love the hair. I wasn't looking at the hair, I was looking at the makeup. I once dyed my hair when I was young, really dark brown, and my mum went mental and I looked absolutely horrid. I looked really, really unwell and ill, and it was a nightmare getting it back. So yeah, I had a tattoo when I was 16 on my stomach, a little star. Number 29, I have the date of the day I met my best friend, which is here on my wrist. So yeah, we got those done a while ago. I used to go line dancing, do-si-do, all that kind of stuff. I have a small birthmark on my thigh, a little round brown one. It's quite cute, a little bit cute. I wish I was more confident. I really wish I was more confident and could approach people that I would like to talk to, or people I find attractive. Never been able to do that, find it very difficult. And I just look like this, so it poses a problem. I've been out since I was 16 years old. It's always something I've been honest about, never anything that I hid from anybody. I'm just not one that screams and shouts things. It's tiny part of somebody's life, so I don't feel the need to wave any flags or bang any drums or do anything else. I'm always been happy and confident and with who I am. It's just not a big deal, you know, tiny pieces of your life. I have a tendency, number 34, is have a tendency to tweet from the bus about the attractive people that are around me, because sometimes there are quite attractive people on the bus. I don't tend to do it anymore for one or two reasons, because my eyes are a bit more shut than they were. But yeah, that's what I do. I'm a freak. I'm on Twitter, link in the description bar. Very funny, you'll love me. 36. This is a bizarre one. After the acne had gone, it was about 9 months or so before I could actually look in a mirror with the lights on. The whole thing was such an awful experience for me. I used to turn the lights off when I was washing my face. It was just an awful time, which is why I have so much sympathy and so much time for people struggling with breakouts, because it can be absolutely horrific. 37. This is kind of one of those misconceptions that every single gay man you meet is camp, or you can automatically tell the second you meet them. You know, there are gay men out there with beards and deep voices who aren't doing jazz hands at every given minute, believe you me. 38. When I was little, my mum said, and I was a small baby, like 2 or 3, she said that we were on holiday and I was miserablest in the whole holiday, and the only time I laughed was when there was this guy carrying all these ice creams and dropped them on the floor. She said that I laughed so much that I had a wee-wee. So what can I say? That was probably the start of my dark humour. 39 is my first ever YouTube videos actually featured music and captions. There was nothing else. I have a big passion for music. I love music, all genres, but I love that melancholy stuff, and I used to use that and I used to love it. I hate tomatoes, they're disgusting. I worked for the BBC for 6 years. Music, biggest love of my life. Well, not the biggest love of my life, but musically, I'd rather have music than telly. I love music. Paula's Choice, I love her books, and they open my eyes to all the nonsense that goes on in the cosmetic industry, and I cannot recommend her stuff highly enough. She's amazing. This is really special to me in a bizarre way, but you'll understand. Charlotte Tilbury, Jane Bradley, Billy B, and the singer Dana Glover follow me on Twitter. Just, that makes me feel really good. Charlotte Tilbury and Jane Bradley and Billy B, they're the people I love, and they are perfect. They are perfect people in my eyes. They're humble and they're nice and they're kind and they're intelligent and they're talented, and I love it. It makes me, I feel very privileged that they follow me. It's mind-blowing. My Twitter followers make me so happy. I love Twitter. It makes me very happy just tweeting nonsense, and you all get me. I always feel that the people on Twitter that follow me really understand me, and it makes me feel very good. I wish I was able to, this is 46, we've gone a long way. I wish I was able to let go of situations that are unhealthy, or situations that just are no longer good for me. I'm like a dog with a bone. I find it very hard to let go of things. I'm trying to learn how to do that. I find it very difficult. 47, my mum. She's amazing. She is utterly amazing and puts up a lot with me, because my personality is completely different to hers. She laughs at it, mine, but she's lovely. 48, the wink. Somebody once winked at me and it made me feel really nice. It made me feel naughty, and it was the most perfect thing I've ever seen. Just a little wink, and it was really nicely done, and that's where the wink came from. That's how it originated, because I just think it made me feel so nice that I hoped it would make other people feel nice too. 49, my humour is so dark. It's like the darkest humour you can get, but I find things funny that perhaps aren't. In real life, I don't find them funny at all, but in humour, I do. They make me laugh. And lastly, number 50, thank you for your time. Bye-bye.